Hey Gemini, I thought what I would do is a quick reading for your houses, and I've grouped them. I'm using Susan Shepherd's Black Moon Astrology cards to map it out, and I've grouped them according to the stories: the water story, fire story, earth story, air story, and in descending order. Well, descending to a certain degree. I'm starting with the 12th house, but the 12th house is related to the 8th house, is related to the 4th house, right? All the water energy. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Pisces house, the 12th house being a house of, as the card says, escape, but also what the 12th house means in terms of final actions or what you want to do with everything you know. The 8th house of transformation, death, sex, everything, secret, right? The Scorpio house, and then the Cancer house of roots, family, home, where you want to be, where you've come from, and so moon energy, Pluto and Mars energy, and Neptune and Jupiter energy. So let's see, similar, do the same for the others, and because they're related, I call this your water story. So let's see, Gemini. We've got an Ace of Wands in reverse in your 12th house, so either a beginning or an offer, well, a beginning that you turned down or didn't come through. 12th house can be sacrifice. Let's see what's gently coming through. The Chariot, water energy, Cancer energy, but I usually consider the Chariot to, since it's progression or an ordeal, then it's going through all of the water story, so I consider it a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card. And we're talking divine timing there. Ooh, sideways energy. 10 of Cups sideways in your 4th house. Okay. Well, that's full water energy in a water house. So, maybe completion. This would be dealing with not only, love and happiness beyond wish fulfillment, but also connection to the other side, connection to the spirit world, connection to guides, to God. Yin and yang energy and transformation. So something's seriously happening, and a door is slamming in the transformation house. And it's affecting desire. And I would say this Ace of Wands has everything to do with the 10 of Cups sideways. Okay. Well, let's see where we get with the 11th, 7th, and 3rd house. See how that elaborates on that story. So let's go to your air story, Gemini. So the 11th house, Aquarius, 7th house, Libra, 3rd house, you. Aquarius, Uranus and Saturn energy, Libra, Venus energy, and you, of course, Mercury energy, Magician energy. 11th house of friendships, of networking, of humanitarianism, invention, technology, the future. 7th house of justice and partnerships, like any long-term commitments. 3rd house of knowledge, ethics, passion, community, all your people energy. Okay, so we have the High Priestess in Aquarius. that's going to be connected to your transfer. That's more divine timing. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So a transformation not happening in the material world, material things, leading back to a 6. But that's not happening in your 7th house. So, okay, I have a Knave of Cups that fell to the floor for your 3rd house. The unexpected message, possibly an apology. Mother Earth, Divine Feminine, secret knowledge. Something being entrusted to you. Something's off with someone you're working with or in a relationship with. Obviously, your 10 of Cups are sideways. To do with your past, your roots, your moon energy. Right, and so we have moon energy coming through here in innovation. So something's off and it needs fixing. It needs fixing, okay? Because somebody needs to apologize or say something. And the High Priestess knows what and when. So then that's, okay, so that's your air story. Okay. Let's go to your earth story. Let's go to your 10th house in Capricorn, the career house. You know, your reputation, Saturn energy, and then the 6th house of Virgo and Mercury, workplace, routines. Of course, the anxiety and worry, but always shuffle extra around Capricorn energy. All right, Gemini. And then your money house, your 2nd house. Taurus and Venus. Venus in material comfort gains. Okay, cash flow. So let's see how that's affecting you, Gemini. All right, a contract in your 10th house. Something divinely timed. Good or bad. That Hierophant in your 10th. And that had everything to do with your partnerships. Interesting. No rebirth. So some kind of death in your workplace. Some change. Something is being ended in your routines or your workplace because of this new contract. Or, yeah, it's in the upright. Contract, and by contract it could be new arrangement, it could be something that's binding though, that you need to make sure, especially in the Capricorn energy, devil's in the details, so you want to go through all the details. 5 of Wands. Okay, standing your ground around money. Because there are conflicting desires. Could have something to do with that sideways 10 of Cups. That Ace of Wands in reverse in your 12th house. You want out of something. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse in the partnership house, in the justice house. Okay. Definitely it looks like that would be is that what's driving all of this? Is that what's driving your story right now? Is the Earth story? Let's check with the fire story. Let's check what this is. The 9th house of faith and philosophy in Sagittarius with Jupiter energy of growth. The 5th house of creativity and your will, your drive. And creativity can manifest in everything, right? It's problem solving. Creative energy is problem solving energy. And that's in Leo with Sun energy. And then the 1st house in Aries with Mars energy, the 1st house of self, which would be like, it applies to, that's where your rising sign starts. And in your, I have 3 different signs in my rising, 3 different constellations. I start in Scorpio, but my 1st house in I use the Placidus system. So my 1st house goes all the way from the end of Scorpius through Sagittarius and halfway into Capricorn. So I consider myself all of those risings as rising sign because my 1st house spans them. This is your inner personality. Sideways Hermit. Okay. So not sure where you stand, what you believe, and what your philosophy is at this point, Gemini. Which is, you know, I mean, there are 2 of you, you're twins. You might be reinventing yourself again. You might have been betrayed yet again. And something needs revising. Now it's either, it's charted. It's major arcana. Interesting that we have the 9 of Pentacles. So we have the entrepreneur card in the creativity house, in your 5th house in Leo. So we seem to be doing strong there, which would, yes, okay. Because that chariot in the transformation house, yep. Which has everything to do with not knowing exactly what you think and believe. You know more than you just need to, again, you being Gemini, evaluate. Yep, okay. So the star, so you're going through a period of, a forced period, a charted period of not knowing who's helping you. There we go. That's the 10 of sideways 10 in your 4th house. Yeah, who are your guides? Who are your guides? Who's helping you? And where are they taking you? Where are they taking you? And you're going through such a huge change with career and workplace right now. And you don't know if that apology is coming through. Divine Feminine does. But, yeah, getting what you want, getting what you wish. This is... looking after yourself, you're not looking after yourself. Are you looking after yourself enough, Gemini? You're gonna need to. Because, yeah, you want to make sure that you negotiate the right price for yourself. You want to make sure you're valuing yourself enough. That's 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Done waiting on somebody. You might be feeling alone in that 11th house with the High Priestess in the 11th house. You might need to be working alone. And it's, you know, feeling isolated, and that's why your Ace of Wands is in reverse in your 12th house, because you're feeling alone. And you're not sure you want to. You didn't want to be alone, and so the Hermit is sideways. So why? Yeah, maybe you're asking why a lot right now. But that's because huge, huge changes. Okay, Gemini? But we knew this. You've been in Hanged Man energy for, in my readings, you've been in Hanged Man energy for a long time. Long time. So a long period of enlightenment and inner growth. And yeah, it can lead to this. Maybe, yeah, there might be a tower situation happening right now. Because the star comes after the tower. And you're going through that Chariot in the transformation house in 8th. Yep. Okay, Gemini. Back soon.